Page 2, what's the range? And it says each one of these is 1 by 1, so range is not from where it starts in the x to where it ends in the x, but where it starts the lowest y to the highest y. And there's y values, there's more than one x value for these. There's a hole here, but there isn't over here, so the -1 is a part of the range. So the range starts down here almost at -3. Looks like about -2.9. So I would just say from -2.9 up to, looks like it ends at 3, including the 3. And this is an estimate. All right, find the intercepts. Well, it crosses the x-axis at this point, which is -1, 2.2, -2.2, comma 0. These are x-intercepts I'm doing right now. The other x-intercept is over here at 1, 2, 3.8, let's say. And that's the only place it crosses the x-axis. Now the y-axis, it crosses there, which is, so this is a y-intercept, and it's at 0 in the x and down, say, -0.9. Or -1, some people put, and I accepted that. Okay? Evaluate the y value of the function when x is 0. So we want the y value at 0. Well, that's -0.9, -0.9. That's all I have to write, the y value. It says the y value when x is -2. When x is -1, -2, the y value is about -0.4. Again, if you were close to that value, I give you credit. Find the local, can't move it up too far there, maximums. Well, this is a maximum, but we don't know what happens on this side, so we can't say it's the highest place in its neighborhood because it doesn't have neighbors over there. Same over here. But this is a low spot, so this is the minimum area, and this is a maximum area. So we have a local maximum somewhere around here, and I've accepted several different answers. Some people said like 0.9, 0.9, and at 0.9 it was down -0.9, but that's the point. I need the maximum. It's a -0.9 happening at x equal 0.9. A point is not the maximum. The maximum or minimum are the y values. So that's why I gave the y value. Local minimum. Well, this looks like it would be one, but there's a hole at the minimum, so we can't count that. It's not there. But this one does exist, and it looks like it's down 2.9. So -2.9 at x equal 1, 2, 3. Absolute maximum. That's the highest place you can find on the graph. Well, we have a tie here, so we have to give them both, and it's the height is 3, so we have an absolute maximum of 3 at both x equal -1, 2.6 estimate, and at x equal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Close enough. And then finally, I'm going to have trouble here, absolute minimum, very lowest place. Well, that's also the local minimum, so that's the same answer as f -2.9 at x equal 3. That's 4. Number 5. It says y equals 3. Y equals 3. Let's put the x-axis on here. The y-axis on here. Y equal 3 looks like a line that goes straight across. Always up 3, up 3, up 3, up 3, up 3. X's are changing. Minus 4, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1. But the y's are staying the same. So if I think of that as 3, and this is 3 over here, y equal 3. But I don't draw the whole line. It says started at negative infinity, so I have to go on to negative infinity. And stop it at 1, not including there. So I would have an open hole. So far, the graph doesn't tell me what to do at x equal 1. It is definitely not 3 according to this. But this one might tell me what to do at 1, and it does. When I put 1 in there, I get 1 plus 2, which is 3. So that's not an empty hole. This tells me what to do at 3. It just doesn't tell me on this one. It tells me on this one, so I fill that hole in. At 2, we can see that this is a line with a slope of 1, but if you don't, I can put in 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. At 2, it's at 4. 3, it's at 5. And 4, it's at 6. So it's going up like this. And when we get to 6, 4 in the x, or 6 high, it stops. It's equal because it's got the square bracket on it. So that's the graph, which was worth 4. The only intercept we have is a y-intercept, which is 0, 3. Intercepts are points. Z equal find the value at 5. Well, the function doesn't make it to 5, so this is undefined by this function. It's not in either of these domains, so it's undefined. At negative 1, z is 3. At 1, z is 3. The y value is 3. And that's that one.